I'm sure he's in one village in Owerri that nobody, he doesn't live in Abuja, he doesn't live in Lagos. So we didn't all know him. I didn't know him. In fact, I don't still know his name. But I celebrated him when I saw him. So one day, and it's the world not celebrating excellence, the world is celebrating. So even if our community on this side of the divide where we find ourselves would still kind of celebrate excellence, there are still spaces at the apex of excellence that is waiting for those who try to be above the average, not even the mediocre, right? Above the average. I'm sorry, we're Nigerians and we're already disadvantaged, but we still celebrate excellence as it's due. So when you keep working, keep doing what you're doing. And for me, I would see at the echelon of substance.
Question is, in a teenager time, how do you control your moods at all? How do you control your moods in urge in a teenager or
All right. How will there be pressure? The answer is what? Yes. Will there be pressure from inside and outside? Yes. The challenge we will have is the pressure from inside. Right? And the pressure from inside is telling you you are growing. It's telling you what? You are growing. It's also telling you you are healthy. It's telling you what? You are healthy. God put those things in yourself so that you know that you are growing. Like you now, if you start getting those hormones, they are working, it means they are growing into a man. Right? So you must also celebrate your growth because it must be part of your life. But then, control is what matters. Right? Is it part of your set targets? For everything that happens, when the urge comes, the first thing you ask yourself, is it part of the things that will take me to the top? If the answer is no, what do? You keep it. So many people have been distracted out of their destinies because of the urge from the inside. Right? A lady was sent to the university, she had the urge, she had something to do with the boy, and at the end of the day, she got pregnant. Right? And she delivered. The father looked at the baby and said, this one is BSc. Right? So the child said, why are you calling my child BSc? The father said, I sent you to school to get me a BSc certificate. This is what you are giving me. So this is my BSc certificate. Right? So the urge will come. Urge will either destroy you, deny you from your destiny, or take you to where you need to be by controlling them. The more you control the urge, the more your self-control grows. The more you control it, the more your self-control does what? Grows. And if you have that control of your self-control, you can mingle anywhere because you know who you are. You know where you want to be. And if whatever that happens around you, whether peer pressure inside or outside, is happening to you and is not in line with the set goals you have set for your life, you will not take it because you know it's going to do what? Destroy you. Remember, second chance, according to the Goldberg, does not create first impression. So if most people might not have chance for a second chance, right? You understand me? You might come from a family that is struggling and you make your mistake. They might not have something to do what? To keep sustaining you. And when youth becomes a mistake, automatically old age becomes a regret. Who wants to have a regret, to regret their old age? So don't allow the youth to become a mistake. Thank you.
So, this is what a contribution and a gift. Because of what I do with the boy child, I'm sorry, I talk about the boy like I like it. I'm very passionate about what I do. You don't want to see me talk to them. I want to make this gift, not just to, okay, it's a gift to us then here as men. I'm sure that these four gentlemen and fathers, right? I want to make it clear that we make it a point of contact, or a point of duty to talk to the boy child more about their sexuality. I call it a name. Sorry, when the engineer was talking, he was trying to call it not say the name. Some of you know it more than we do. Exactly. I call it what it is, right? I want to make this passionate thing. Let us be very intentional to talk to the boy child. I remember that before I started to see my mother said my mother had told me, but it's very rare for you to hear me talk to the boy child about it. Then to add to what the engineer said, to you that asked the question, whenever you have this urge, the hormones are rising, talk to a trusted male people. What did I say? Talk to a trusted male people. See, boys, there is no law that states that you should not speak out. You are human. So you should be able to talk to a trusted male figure, because keeping quiet has damaged you more than forever. Thank you.
I will end it by saying this, right? Don't do it. My people know this. Don't do it because you want to do it, because you feel the love to do it, but do it because it's the right thing.
Wow, thank you so much. So we have two more questions, and I would like to just quickly three questions. Okay, so the three of you will ask your questions, and we'll also deliberate on it, so that we can wrap up this session. Thank you.
Hello. You say you wanted to help teenagers. So, like, this your teaching can be like a saving grace for that. So, my question is, for the people out there, like far those villages, like how do you plan on like passing your message to that? Like, I have this global thing, like this, like an internet where people who have gadgets not only use them for like all kinds of social media, or instead they can just search BTB conference on the web, and then they will see you guys there reaching your words and all this.
My question is, you have talked to us about how to want to finish and how to, but the world is only like about computer, and I really know I don't know anything about computer. Not everyone knows how to create computer as well. This computer. So how do you questions are, how do you learn to say no, and when do you say no? And the second one is, can you still be a breakthrough for yourself? Can you still be a breakthrough for yourself?
So that's our question.
Okay, I'll just answer one question. I'm sure my big sister and my big brothers will handle the rest. You see her like she bombards me with questions that are deep before I'll answer. She's really an amazing person and a big dreamer. So the thing is this, right? I have this vision. I said I really have this vision to be global. Not that global, but I have to start somewhere. You need to know where you have something, you have to start from where you are. When Jesus started his miracle, let me use Jesus as an example. He started there and he's studying now go abroad, everybody knows about him. So we have to start from where we are. By the grace of God, we're looking forward to people that see the light, the vision, BTB carries. We're not only doing this in the cities. I have it in mind. It's in my book. Right? So extent that we have the attention of some prominent people that have the resources to support us. We're not only stopping here. Some people find it entertaining or find it interesting. Once they started, they do conference here, they do it in Lagos, they do it in Abia and all that. The next thing, I want to go and do it in Ghana, I want to go and do it in Cameroon. That is not my thing. My thing is that I want to see teenagers working in Nigeria. I want to see teenagers and not always in TikTok. There's this thing you call you once. Huh? I see teenagers doing that. I see teenagers exposing their body outside. There was a recent picture that trended online of those that are celebrating WAEC. I think I showed some of my students here. They saw it. I want to see that mindset removed in your mind, and the only thing you can think of is my future. Am I doing what will give me my future? Am I doing what will not make me for my future? And I always need you to remember this thing. Until your decision align with what you want will never come true. So I'm standing here, you grow, we grow. I'm looking forward to going to those places, and by the grace of God, we will let them know, and they will get to see the potentials they have and begin to work towards it until the world recognizes it. Thank you so much. Hope I answer your question.
Okay. Now what's your name? Island. Yeah? No, I'm very interested in what island. See, when they drop you, pick it. Alright? So, I am also very interested in BTB. Alright? But when you see young people accept your vision, I've talked to you about it. You're just starting. Alright? So I want to make you an offer, right? That in the next board meeting, we will discuss the future of BTB. We want you to participate. So idea, right? Yeah, it's going to be one of the reference points for those who are thinking at the level of a high school student. You know, I'm serious, listen to you. If she's not there, you are failed. Alright? So when you go home, whatever you see BTB to be for the people in rural areas, people in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, design it. Alright? And then we'll take the ideas out back to them. My dear, what's your name? I'd like to address. What? Farida? Farhana. What? Farhana. Farhana. Oh, Farhana, sorry. Apologies. Listen to me. And everybody listen to me as I answer her. The world is not about the future. Everybody, every business owner, every child, every woman, every adult, it is a lie that the world is about our future. It puts unnecessary pressure in development, both for children and adults. Alright? The person sitting beside you might not need a computer to inspire his younger brother to become the best version of himself. Alright? So I'm not saying or undermining the importance of computer, AI, development and all that right now. But the crux of all that we have said here is that you have a purpose, right? You have something the Lord has given it to your hand to achieve, to help others. Do that. Alright? And leave the trend that goes with the computer. If you want to learn skills around computer to help your work, do that. There are certain doctors today to save a life might not rely on a computer. Alright? It can be what your purpose might be is to provide an essential goods or service in your community that saves life, that solves your problem without relying on computer. So I'm answering you from this standpoint, right? To tell you that if you want to build an illustrious career in computing or the has to do with computer, you can achieve that. You can get all the support that you want. but don't be pressured if your passion or your calling or what you're doing right now doesn't really wholly depend on computing. Okay? So that's my point. But do all you can, either in school or with anybody around you, to learn the skills so that what others are doing, you might not, all your work might not limit you to your community or the house alone. You might have certain roles or responsibilities that require the use of a computer. Let me tell you, as a business owner, sometimes you might not know how to pick up a computer and you make millions. Somebody else can operate a computer for you. Why you pay? So don't allow your not knowing how to use computer right now really the client that you have. So whatever it is that you have to do, start working on it. If you need the computer to help you, then develop the skills.
I would need to answer one of our questions about fast start because, like you said, when you reach your phone, I'll need to finance. For you, right? I want to add to what the coach has said. For me, I think that this girl, I want to address you with your name. Okay, I think that's your vision already. You are already seeing your vision, so pursue it. The only thing is not seeing what Mr. Bishop is doing, right? But you have to see that aspect, pursue it. Because I believe that God will not show me deserts when you know that God wants to enter in that people. Then to you, my dear, I will not forget your name because your name is the name of my role model. People are watching that, right? So to you, how do you say no? I'm going to answer you with an analogy. You are traveling to London, and a friend of yours is going to Kafancha. But because that friend of yours is using a private jet, would you say, oh, because you're going to with a private jet, let me follow you and leave my London trip? Answer now. You will still fly an aeroplane, right? While traveling to London. But that's what we do. You said no, you will not change your destination. But that's what many of us do in real life, right? We change our destination. Because my friend will go. For instance, I'll use myself. I'm in a men-dominated area. And a lot of people are like, what are you doing? If my father asked me, what are you doing? What do you know about the watcher? I didn't know, but because this was passion for me, and this was purpose for me, I had to go in that way. So how do you say no? Anything that is not going your direction, no. It is hard though. You will lose friends. You will lose loved ones. Let me show you. I want to be very vulnerable. Can everybody in this room hear me? Up until last year, my father did not really look at me. My parents are very supportive, but God bless them in case they see this video, right? Very supportive. I have the most supportive parent. But my father not to look this thing right. He was doing it like see, no see. You study statistics in school. Why are you not telling me you have an NGO that wrote as a boy child? Why are you now? It's not clear. Like he was doing see, no see, junior. But let me use something. Something happened this year. On the International Day of the Boy Child, sir, I hosted an event for the boys. I had close to 500 boys seated in that hall and the commissioner of police in Niger State. And when my father came, they gave him a salute like it's full band. And when I came back home, my father looked at me and said, who are you? Yes, my father looked at me. But that means that because when they were giving me, well, they don't know what I said. What is that? Is this that my daughter that came out from my house? Yes. Like the commissioner of police gave my father a full salute. And when my daddy came back from the TV, he looked at me and he called me my best name. And he asked me, who are you? I said, I'm your daughter. But 4 years ago, he did not accept. 3 years ago, it was doing new CEOs. So because I knew this is the direction I'm going to, all my friends that were shouting, no, do the girl child, I said no. And today, they are better off for me. So anybody that is not going your direction, you say what? No. So that is how you say it. So your second question will be answered by it. Are you good?
All right, thank you so much. I think I'll just touch. For those of us that want to have something to do with computer, AI is important. because that's where the future is. So don't be left behind, right? Good again, there is a site called W3 Schools. I'm not about it. W3 Schools. Now, for those of us that like going to Facebook, going to whichever place, please go to W3 School. That data, use it on W3 School. It will teach you even coding, it will teach you data analysis, it will teach you cyber security, anything you want to learn, it will teach you free of charge. You understand me? It will teach you free of charge. Please have little knowledge. She said she has little knowledge of so many things. Like when I'm prescribing drugs as a doctor, some people look at me. So what do you study? Right? I have knowledge of almost everything. Right? Try and grab knowledge of everything. Help learn coding skills. When I see, I consume a lot of apps people do for me. And I just want you to learn what they are doing. I have to do coding. I didn't learn coding so that I'll start coding. I learned coding so that I'll know what they are doing for me. That's where the world is now. Don't be left behind. Then she talked about saying no. Right? Let me tell you, and you must know this. Not everybody you meet in this hall, you will meet again even next year. So many people are just in your life temporarily. They will never be permanent in your world, in your life. Don't make somebody supposed to be temporary in your life permanent. They are not a part of your destiny. But those that are on your path to destiny might be there for some minutes, might be there for some days, might be there for some years. Not everybody be what? Permanent in your life. Please, focus on your destiny. Say no like she said. Say no to those people. Even when they want to not talk to you again, not relate with you again, form a gang against you. See them as those that were built in this world to be temporal in your world. They will come and work. Go. You still go ahead and achieve whatever you want to achieve without them. When you achieve it, success has so many friends. They will do what? They will come back. By that time, they might be meeting a PA before they get your number. So it's good to focus on your work, on your vision, wherever. Then on skills. Skill is very important. For everything you want to achieve, be the better version of your. We've said it a lot here, right? One thing I must tell you, nobody is better than you. What did I say? Nobody is better than you. But everybody is different from you. What did I say? Everybody is different from you, but nobody is what? You can be a better version of yourself. But you are always different from the next person. So don't compete, don't compare. Use them as benchmark of developing you yourself. Being a better version of who? Of yourself. How can you do that? Improve your skills on daily basis. Improve your skills how? On daily basis. Those skills that are there to take you to your destiny, learn them. Learn them. There are so many ways you can pay people to teach you. You can pay people, they will teach you free. But skill is important in whatever you do. Always strive for excellence. Now I'm leaving with this quotation. Always strive for excellence. You never win a silver, but you lost the gold. Always strive for what? Excellence. Nobody has won a silver on earth. Everybody that has a silver lost a gold. So for you to grab a silver, you missed an opportunity of grabbing a gold. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just happy is a saying that I once learned that a genius is not someone who knows everything about something, but someone who knows something about everything. Try and know as much as you can around the book, and you find yourself speaking in rooms that you wouldn't have thought you would. And secondly, to you regarding your skills question, there's a saying that I once heard in a conference that says your certificate is more than your certificate. Let me say it again. Your certificate is more than your certificate. So what you know, your skills, your certificate will give you the job, but your skills will sustain you. We have fashion designers who are making a big just by what they do. you know Vicky James, you know Brilliant, and the rest of them. We have people, someone like me, I work in the bank, and once in a while I do graphic design. I also do content or what have you. So try and get as much as you can. You can be doing what you're doing, and then your skills will be questioned with extra info. So don't just stick to that. Be the best version of yourself, and God in Jesus' name. All right, we've come to it's really been a profound discussion. Like I said earlier on, I wanted you guys to learn, and I'm sure that you all have learned as much.